What is medical terminology? It's based on Greek and Latin word origins, focusing on prefixes, suffixes, and root words to create medical language. There's a science behind combining these terms, and learning medical terminology is an essential building block to a successful career and a safe career as a health professional. 520,000 students take midterm each year. We've got 26% market share and lots of opportunity for growth. We've got offerings for the full spectrum. You can start by asking your instructors if they prefer a more comprehensive approach with lots of A&P, or if they prefer less anatomy and physiology. Let's look at it this way. Let's start on the left with Susan Turley's Medical Language Immerse Yourself in a new 4th edition. This is one of your key frontlist titles for January. It's one of our best-selling too. Susan takes an immersive approach to medical language, teaching students the concept of fluency and making it fun. Next, Rice, Medical Terminology for Health Professions in an 8th edition, ideal for students who are going into a clinical profession, like nurses or medical assistants, because of its inclusion of SOAP notes. Fremgen, Medical Terminology, a Living Language in a 6th edition, is your middle-of-the-road book. This text has equal parts midterm and A&P, and is a great place to start if your instructor's not sure on which approach they'd like to take. Wingard Medical Terminology Complete is a programmed or workbook approach, ideal for students who are kinesthetic learners, those who learn by doing. It's very active and great for self-paced course. Frucht, Medical Terminology Get Connected in a 2nd edition is also one of your key frontlist titles and publishing in January. It has the least amount of A&P, and you'll see just by looking at the book that it's short. It's intended for shorter courses that are self-paced study and possibly one semester. Best of all, these texts come with access to My Medical Terminology Lab, Pearson's immersive online learning tool for making medical language fun and interactive. It includes a wealth of games and adaptive tools to personalize learning to each and every student, making them very effective and efficient with their studying. You'll learn more about strategies for getting your game on with My Medical Terminology Lab at the NSM. Some key competitors to watch out for are Chabner, Language of Medicine, and an 11th edition from Elsevier, publishing February 15th. This is Turley's key competition. It's an entrenched competitor that most instructors used because they were taught with it. It's in an 11th edition, so it can be a little tricky to move. But don't worry, we can hit them where it hurts. One of the key complaints of Chabner is that it's too comprehensive. You'll see by flipping through it, there's lots of A&P, and a lot of times students become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of content. Next, Leonard, Quick and Easy, 8th edition, also from Elsevier. This is publishing on February 22nd, a little bit after Frucht. This is your short course competitor. You can easily overcome the competition with these two facts. First, our technology. My Medical Terminology Lab has the most robust collection of activities and games to truly teach students word building, not just memorization. Our adaptive learning tools, called Dynamic Study Modules, are far superior to Elsevier's adaptive learning. Next, quality matters. Pearson, My Medical Terminology Lab, is the only technology to hold this coveted seal of approval. And what it means is that we are ADA compliant, and we've also passed strict standards for quality, assurance, and accessibility.